right, hotel room rates. There are so many permutations, so many promotions. How do you know you're getting the best deal? And indeed, how do you get the best deal? How do hotels, for example, protect their brand while at the same time discounting their inventory? Bob Diener, he is the founder and president of GetARoom.com. He's also the co-founder and former president of Hotels.com. Bob, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you. It's great to be with you. And, you know, everyone wants a better deal, but how do you get it?
Well, that's what we want to know. We want to understand exactly sort of how do you create this relationship with the customer and with the hotels so that you don't necessarily cheapen the brand of a hotel that wants to do a promotion.
Sure. We've created a system that protects the hotel's pricing online. There's so many people are online right now looking for hotel rates that it's really become mainstream. So we figured out a way to offer consumers a better deal and also protect the hotel in that we hide the price. Now, what's called the unpublished rate system. And the way it works is that consumers can look at the hotels online. They know the hotels. They can see pictures, amenities, do all their research. And then they pick up the phone and they call the number on the site and they ask for the unpublished rates. And what the agent will tell them is that, yes, we have unpublished rates at the following properties, and they typically can be 10 to 25% less than the lowest online rate, sometimes 50% less, but you need to book it before we tell you the rate. That way they hide the rate. It gets consumers a much lower rate, but it protects the hotel's rate everywhere else online because no one knows what the rate is.
Now, Bob,
so,
let me ask you, but Bob, when you take a look at the rate online, there is some rate that people are able to see. Does that act like a ceiling so you know that you're not going to pay at least more?
Well, that's right. We will show you the lowest online rate, including any promotions. So you'll be able to see that on our website for major cities. And then you call and you say, I already know what the lowest online rate is, but I want to get even a better rate. And you can get even a better rate by picking up the phone. I know it sounds counterintuitive. You know, so many companies, I worked for years to push people online because it's a lower cost of booking. But now what's happened is so many people are online. And we're so efficient in the call center because people pretty much know what they want. They've done their research online. So it's a very short booking time by phone. But by utilizing the call center, we can get rates for consumers that are better than what they can get online. And our call center is actually in the U.S. You know, most companies have outsourced their call center, but we kept it here in the U.S. So people speak English, they know the properties, they're very knowledgeable. And by picking up the phone now, it's another way to save a lot more than what you see online.
Bob, talk about the relationship with the hotels and the hotel companies. I mean, how are you able to get that inventory? Do you buy the blocks of room from them, or do they then offer them to you? What's the relationship?
Right, we contract with the hotels for a net rate, and then we sell them at a gross rate. So from the hotel perspective, this is a way for them to move more hotel rooms. And of course, most hotels aren't sold out today, and they want to move more hotel rooms, but they don't want to necessarily drop the rate across the board. So it allows a hotel to maintain their rate through their other channels, but for very savvy consumers that will come to our site, that are real shoppers that are looking for a better rate, they'll be able to get it through our phone. Now, they also make the booking ahead of time, so we know it's a guaranteed booking. So the hotel gets a guaranteed booking, the consumer gets a better rate, the normal pricing of the hotel integrity is maintained, everybody does well.
What about the markets right now? Is this concentrated in the United States, or is it also overseas?
It's primarily in the U.S. We are in the process of adding several markets in Europe, but it works well in the big cities. Cities like New York, Chicago, Boston, a lot of the leisure markets such as Orlando, Las Vegas. And the deals are so good right now. Did you know you can get some top hotels on the Strip in Las Vegas right now midweek for as low as $16 a night? You can barely get lunch for $16. But we've got several hotels on the Strip, good 3 to 4 star hotels, as low as $16 a night on the Strip.
Is Las Vegas the #1 bargain area for travel in the United States right now?
It is. It's still not quite as busy in Las Vegas as it is in other cities, so the deals are phenomenal, and we see it as the #1 bargain destination. We've got a lot of hotels, I'd say about 30 to 40 hotels on the site that you can book most days midweek from $16 to about $50 a night. It's a little bit more expensive on the weekends, but the deals are so good in Vegas. This is really the opportunity to go. You know, people are going to look back a year from now, 2 years from now, they're going to kick themselves in the foot and say, you know what, I should have gone. I should have gone to Vegas. Also, Orlando. Orlando is a great bargain destination. It's not quite $16 a night, but we've got hotels all over Orlando, such as downtown Disney, where you can stay for as low as $55 a night. And Mickey Mouse himself will come in and have breakfast with you.
All right. I want to thank you very much, Bob Diener. He is the founder and president of GetAroom.com. Now,